Good evening. We are here at Aldi near my house. This is the first time I've been to Aldi, this particular one. It's been years, at least 10 years since I've been to Aldi, and I don't remember it being this nice. This Aldi was really nice, extra wild aisles. I like that. So we come in to the fresh fruits and vegetables. And I did not get a cart. I wasn't planning on getting anything, but I did pick up a couple items. So yeah, bring a quarter because a cart is important when you're at Aldi. I thought that bag of lemons for $2.99 was a really good deal. Fruit and vegetable wise, I thought everything was pretty comparable to other grocery stores, if not cheaper. I am looking at the jalapenos, the green onions. I did grab a bag of green onions. They are 75 cents, and it's a huge bag of green onions. And so we grabbed one of those, and then I got distracted by those seedless cucumbers, so I buy one of those for 95 cents. I looked up a recipe the other day for cucumber tea sandwiches, so I thought that would be perfect for those. There's a lot of people around me. I don't understand what's going on. No social distancing at this store. In the St. Louis area, it's still hit and miss on people wearing masks. We don't have to wear masks, but you will still see people wearing masks. I don't really need anything else. The cauliflower, it was cheaper than Walmart. I don't know the price off the top of my head, but I remember thinking it was cheaper, but I already bought cauliflower for the week. See these extra wide aisles? I really like that. And then bread. I didn't really look at the bread, but my husband did. He grabbed a loaf of garlic bread. I think it was like $2.69, which is pretty good deal. Much cheaper than what we have at the grocery store. I was looking at, there's some hard salami to see if my husband wanted it, but no, he was not impressed. And there are some empty spots. I wasn't expecting like any food shortages here, because I don't know what normally is at the store. Like I said, this is the first time I've been to this one. So, but as you can see, there are definitely lots of empty spots. I like going to Walmart every week, the same Walmart every week, because then I know when there's something missing, and so I can give you like an accurate representation if there is a shortage. Eggs $2.64, and they said that the price has increased. It's only like 20 cents cheaper than what you would get at Walmart. But since I don't go to Aldi, I don't know what's normal. And then also, isn't it like the thing where they don't always have the same thing every week? I could be wrong. I've just heard like there's Facebook groups dedicated to cool finds of the week at Aldi. So I don't know that stuff is consistent at Aldi, but I definitely saw some empty spots. These are canned veggies. I don't need anything. I was looking at the tomato paste, but my husband wants a specific brand, 50 cents. I think that's pretty much the average of tomato paste at my local store. I didn't pay attention to the soda. There wasn't a huge selection. I was looking to see if they had any hot and spicy V8. They did not. Peanut butters, jams and jellies. So I'm not familiar with Aldi's brand, the Harvest whatever brand. I see there's another empty spot right there. Ketchup, mayo, vinegar. That's the average price of vinegar, $2.89. That's pretty much what I get at my grocery store. I just point this out because I have the impression organic apple cider vinegar, $4.99. That's pretty expensive. I have this impression that Aldi's supposed to be cheaper. It's supposed to be like where you can get a lot of good deals. And there are a couple things in the fresh vegetables that I thought was a really good deal. But overall, I think the prices are pretty comparable to my local grocery store or to Walmart. So I don't really see any reason to come to Aldi. I like the store. I thought it looked very nice. But this location is on Manchester. Manchester is an extremely busy road in St. Louis, and it's hard to get out of. There's no stop sign to get in and out of this shopping complex. And so it's not an easy complex to get into. So I definitely, we were in the complex because we had to go to Petco. So I think my point is it's not a good location. So I wouldn't be coming back unless I was already here for something. Jalapeno peppers, 79 cents a pound. That actually is a really good deal. Remember, Walmart is $1.36 a pound, but they already had them sectioned out in bags. And I need a bunch, and I don't want to waste a bunch of bags. And I already picked my jalapenos up for the week. And the bell peppers were way cheaper than other places I've been seeing. They had some plants. And then here is a section of just like home goods. It kind of looked very disorganized to me. I just really wasn't in the mood for looking through any of that. I'm just here for food. But definitely people were looking at everything. I got distracted by the gnomes. More gnomes. Everywhere, gnomes. So I'm sure there are some good deals with the home goods, but I just like food. And then on the end cap right there was chocolate, so they definitely didn't have like a huge candy section. Here is a small baby section, and as you can see, the top shelf, baby formula. They have soy baby formula, but all the other sections is empty. And this is like shampoo and conditioners. I should have looked at the price. Paper towels, there is an empty spot right there. So it is definitely not fully stocked. And this store was pretty busy. It's a very popular spot. So obviously other people don't have a problem getting in and out. I just don't like it because I don't like to cut traffic. But this complex has a Petco, a Michael's, a Tuesday morning. We had to go to Petco to pick up cat food. And that's why I was like, hey, let's check out Aldi. Everyone's always talking about it. One of my favorite YouTubers goes every week, and I just wanted to see what it was like. I do like it, but I'm not going to make it part of my weekly shopping. Butter, $3.29. That's pretty much the same price as butter at Walmart now. Butter is no longer $1.99 like it used to be for a pack of 4 sticks. And then this is canned seafood. Prices are pretty comparable to the grocery store. Spices, they actually did have a nice spice selection. 97 cents. They're 99 cents at Walmart, so 97 cents here. Couple empty spots on the bottom row of oils. Definitely a lot of like empty spots. Like I said, I wasn't going here for food shortages, but I'm seeing empty spots, and that's pretty much the way of the world nowadays. So this is the baking section, like chocolates and baking supplies, sugar and flour, pretty much the same as Walmart. What is this section? The Mexican section, and they had chipotle peppers. I canned my own chipotle peppers. I just wanted to see what theirs look like. And they have tortilla shells. The pinto beans, so they're actually like 20 cents. That's like 20 cents cheaper than Walmart. And then the black beans is slightly cheaper than Walmart too. And I was showing it to Robert. We just picked up like 6 pounds of black beans or pinto beans, so I don't need any of those. Now we are going to, I guess they had like a little clearance section right there. I glanced at it briefly, and then a whole empty section right there, trying to avoid people. More housewares. Oh, there's some candy. There's some big Reese's peanut butter cups. And then they had a small freezer section, lots of little empty sections in the freezer section, and they only had like one checkout, so I had to squeeze by this lady. So always a long line, always a long line to check out. And then there's some Snickers ice cream. Oh, that looks interesting. A couple empty spots right there. I do like the these coolers that bend down, and it's just they don't get frosted over as much as the upright coolers. And they had a whole wine section. I actually thought the wine was quite reasonably priced, so I guess that's one place where you can save a little money. And that end cap, I breezed right by it. All right, looking at the meats, just looking to see what they got. A couple empty spots. They had some corned beef. Chicken looks picked over like every other store. And definitely a lot of empty spots on the chicken. $2.49 a pound. And fish had a couple empty spots. Coolers of alcohol. And then like the lunch meat section, and they had like little containers of coleslaw and potato salad. I thought that was interesting. Some salads, some drinks, Italian snack tray for $3.09. That actually is a good deal, because like sometimes the Italian meats is pretty expensive. So I thought that was a good deal. Ooh, I wish I would have saw those egg wraps. I would have grabbed those. Don't see that at my store. Cheeses, I was actually very impressed with the meat and cheese section. I like to make charcuterie boards, and I'm like, oh, I could have a filled day here. I did grab one of those bries. $3.39 is a very good deal for brie. So I got a container that wasn't all broken. And they had some pickles right there, some mozzarella balls, some sauces. It looked pretty good. So I did like this section. And then cheeses. Very nice selection of cheeses. I thought the store just, I don't know. I really liked it. The layout. I'm just used to like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, whatever Aldi I went to, the aisles were a lot thinner and everything was just a jumble. This store is definitely well organized. As you can see, the meat section, sandwich meat, has a couple empty spots. And brown Schwager, $2.49. They have some biscuits. Oh, what was the price? I think that's pretty comparable. And then we go check out. That's the only thing I didn't like, is the checkout took a while. The lady bought some home good that they couldn't find the price on. And then the lady behind me didn't know what personal space was. So here's all we got. That's it. Bacon, bread, onions. It was a nice trip, but definitely not a store that I will go to that often.